Hey friend, welcome to Self Transformed, a podcast dedicated to transforming your health in less time and guilt-free through the power of habit hacking. This isn't your typical wellness podcast, friend, so hang on tight. I'm your host, Emily Nichols, habit and fitness coach and Taco Tuesday enthusiast. Hey, I know the struggle is real when it comes to taking care of you. As a busy working mom myself, my clients and I have felt physically and emotionally drained, but lack the time and confidence to actually make ourselves a priority. Plus, all the health advice out there is so confusing and overwhelming, right? Redefining what true health really means paired with habit strategy from the female perspective has been the key to empowering my clients and even myself to finally create a consistent, healthy lifestyle that doesn't feel hard or just like another thing on your long to-do list. I'm now on a mission to equip you with these same sustainable habit hacks and affordable tools to help reset your habits in any season of your life in order to help you thrive. So if you're ready to habit hack your health and create your transformation together, then let's do this. Hey gang, welcome to Habit Hack Thursday. I am so happy you are here. I love doing these quick episodes for you every Thursday to give you a quick little habit hack to help you hack your health in not a lot of time in a really simple way and from the female perspective as far as habit strategy goes and how we have to think about our habits differently. If there is ever a subject matter or a question that you have that you would love for me to cover here on the podcast, I would love it if you would text me your favorite emoji. You'll be signed up for my weekly motivational pump up text, but you can also just text me right back there. It's me on the other end. And let me know what you love about the show, what you would like to see on it. But text me your favorite emoji. Mine is always the taco emoji to 773-904-2157. You're also one of the first folks to know when new things are coming, which some new things are coming. You know, we're about halfway through Habit Transformation Bootcamp, my new group coaching program. And I know quite a few people were not able to do it this round, but I have, and a lot of folks were asking for a more affordable way to do bootcamp. So I have something coming in February, which I can't wait to share more about with you as I am lining out details. The next time we will do Habit Transformation Bootcamp, which is going to be more so called the Mastermind from here on out, will be in April. So if you want to get on that, there's always a link in the show notes where you can get on the wait list for any of my upcoming programs. But in the meantime, go check out the Healthy Habit Reset. We have the replays available until the end of this week. You can also grab the live or the masterclass. It's available for you at any time. That helps you learn my 5-step habit method. I only teach it inside of the reset or my programs to help you reset your habits for this season of your life. It's super important to kind of investigate what's working for you and what's not about every quarter. I personally do this as well and use this method, and it works. It really does help to kind of be intentional. So go check that out. And also, I would love it if you would join us. Come be a habit hacker inside of the Habit Hacking Society. I'm so excited. Today we have our first guest speaker of the month inside of the society. Every month we have a theme. So this month in the society, our monthly theme is goal planning. And we're focusing on who and why goals. And it's so fun. We do something every month called the Healthy Habit Bet. We just started doing it, and it's been so much fun to see everyone. They chipped in $10 and everyone is posting every day the way they are planning and the tools they are using, like the habit trackers we have available to them or their planners, and it's been super fun. But whoever posts the most gets the pot at the end of the month. So it's super fun. We do that every month. But this is my membership program where, in my opinion, it is the best community to really help you stay on track with your healthy habits. If you just want to do life together, like I am here for that. I want to get you from barely surviving to thriving, and know that you might be somewhere in between between at different points of your life, and I get that. And we want to do that together in this society. You can join us monthly. You can sign up annually. It will save you a month if you do annual. But go to bit.ly/joinhhs. It's also available in the show notes. I'd love for you to come be a member of the Habit Hacking Society. Come and you'll get access to everything that we have done before. We do a planning party at the beginning of the month, and then the month reflection, weekly texting from me, so much. But more than anything, it's all about accountability, consistency, and grace, and seeing that you're not alone, and just trying to take care of yourself, and doing that through a lens of a community of like-minded women just trying to habit hack their health too. I love it so much. So come join us over there. So as we're more than halfway through the first month of a new year, I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I want to check in and see if maybe you've put too much change on your plate thus far. Okay. You know, I love transformation. I love change. I love a new year. I've honestly been easing into goal planning. I'm not going to actually be goal planning until probably the end of the month. I've been doing a lot of notes and brain dumping, and I'm going to sit down and put it all together at the end of this month. But I want to know, how are those new habits for you going so far? How's it going? How is it going? Do you feel like maybe you put too much on your plate? Do you maybe feel like you haven't been able to get it together yet? Like, trust me, I get that. Like, we're easing into the new year. Make sure to go back and listen to our previous episodes earlier this month, because we really focused on creating goals that are value driven, right? Versus just all of the things to do. We want it to be value driven. Check out our episode earlier this week, episode 187, where we talked with Ashley of routine and things, of how to build a routine based off of some really healthy habits for yourself. And to really create an intentional routine, you have to have the how behind it. But before you do that, you have to evaluate the habits that make up that routine, right? If your current habits aren't serving you and you need a healthy routine, like I said, go check out the Healthy Habit Reset, learn the method, create some healthy habits, and then plug that into your routine to create a plan for yourself to take care of you, right? I don't want this to be another year where you're like a quarter of the way in, you're like, I'm still not on track with my health goals or personal goals or professional goals. I want the very best for you, especially in regards to your health, since that is our specialty here at Self Transform. So take action now. Now, what might have been the challenge is you had the best of intentions. Your heart is so big. You are so excited. And I do this every year. Where I try to do too much. And then I'm overwhelmed, and then you find yourself 3 months in, you're like, what am I doing? I haven't done anything now. So I wanted to share a technique with you, a method, if you will, that I read about from Christy Wright earlier in this year. And when thinking about, being halfway through a first month of the new year, I want to kind of break this down for you a little bit. So the 25-4 rule, okay? You're going to make calendar changes in your schedule 25% each week for 4 weeks. I love that so much. I heard Christy Wright speak, or I read about this, and when I heard, because I listen to my books, all personal development books I listen to, but I heard Christy Wright speak about this in one of her last book, and I love the concept. So now, I do recommend easing into new habits, even more so slowly, right? Within a 20-day period, very systematic way based on the method that I teach to ensure your habits will stick so you don't get overwhelmed. But there are tiny habits to implement that are super easy and don't take a lot of time. Then I say go for the 25-4 method. That might work out really well for you to kind of see how that lines out in a month period. So what I first recommend to do is do a habit inventory as you are figuring out your 25-4 rule. What 25% are you going to change in this first week? So to do a habit inventory, we have a habit inventory download available in the shop. You can get it at transformationshop.co. You can grab that, any other trackers that you might need for your fundamental needs right now, or a basic overall habit tracker. and see where all your time is going. See where those time wasters are. Take inventory of your time and current habits. Okay, now see where that new tiny habit that you want to implement and change for the week can fit into your schedule. So you would use the 3-step habit loop that I teach within the method to help you do this. So having some type of cue, a routine, and then celebrating it, reward. And then the next week, you do the same thing. Okay, you have that habit inventory already done. You think, okay, maybe this first week I want to implement, 2 minutes of meditation or prayer every day. We can handle 2 minutes, right? When we're thinking about habits, and especially when we're thinking about habits as women and doing them differently, we have to make them so easy. If we make them hard, we're not going to do it, right? So we have to make it so easy. And there's so many moving parts. And you sometimes have to sit back and think, okay, how can I make this as easy as possible? So if you want to meditate, maybe set a timer and on your phone when you're doing, but also set a trigger on your phone, like, whoop, time to meditate. If you're going to do it like the first 2 minutes after you wake up, like seriously, I'm a big believer, like going to the bathroom, that's an unconscious habit. You can always stack a healthy habit after you go potty, like 2 minutes of meditating or just sitting on the potty with your phone using a meditation app. I know, potty meditation, it works though, right? We have to think of it creatively and do habits differently though as women. So over the 4 weeks, each week, 25%, take a look, kind of add up and see where that looks like for you. Add a new tiny habit each week and watch what happens over a month period. Hello, you've created a new healthy habit routine for yourself. And over time, you can implement more healthy habits, but also pivoting as different seasons of your life come and go. So I love the 25 rule. Let me know if you decide to give this a shot, if this habit hack is useful for you. I know I keep mentioning, as women, we have to do habits differently. Make sure to go check out my secret podcast, Atomic Habits for Women. That was my limited edition podcast series, and I've decided to keep it up because I have such great feedback from you all listening to it. It's linked in the show notes if you want to go listen and really just, I want you to listen to that series and be like, oh my gosh, yes, it's not my fault my habits haven't been sticking. We just haven't been able to connect and learn that, hey, as women, we have to do habits differently. And I'm here to help you with that, my friend. So I hope today's habit hack is useful for you. I love the 25-4 rule. Tiny, small, incremental changes and transformation over time is going to lead to lasting transformation and helping you thrive instead of just barely survive. All right, my friend, I'll check in with you next week. Hey girl, real quick before you go, if you want some free motivation texted to you every week to help you habit hack your health, send me your favorite emoji to 773-904-2157 to sign up for my weekly pump-up text. I can't wait to catch up with you there. And if you have any quick questions for me or feedback, it's me on the other end. So text me back, friend. And if you love the show, the number one way you can thank me is to leave a rating and review in iTunes. That way more mamas can find the show. Tag me in your Instagram stories at EmilyNichols22 what you love about the show. Show me your review so I can shout you out. Love and appreciate you, friend. I'll see you next time.